So shall I start the meeting then?
Yes, we can start it.
6:30, no? Yeah. Good evening, my dear fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I'm Toastmaster Chaminda Silva, Acting Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I welcome you all for the 163rd meeting of AATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club. Since we are having meeting online, let me give you 3 ground rules. Number 1, we would refrain from talking about sex, religion, and politics. Number 2, please mute yourself if you are not talking. Number 3, lastly, kindly switch off your video if you are stepping off the meeting. Every one of us have different goals and missions that we have to achieve in our lives. Likewise, our club has a mission that we provide a positive and supportive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. This is Toastmasters International Core Values. This is Toastmasters Promise. So the quote for the day is, confidence is cumulative. We don't build it by avoiding challenge. We build it by walking through it. Confidence is cumulative. We don't build it by avoiding challenge. We build it by walking through it. With that, I would like to hand over the controls to our president to proceed with the meeting. Mr. President, over to you.
Thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms, Acting Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Chaminda. Thank you so very much. First and foremost, let me very, very warmly welcome all of you to this wonderful meeting today. Today's meeting is very special for us. You all know the reasons, because we have 2 educational segments. Number 1 is a MOD session. That's extremely important as members of the AAT Emerging Toastmasters Club. And also, there's another important segment that Toastmaster Milhana is going to talk about the concepts and arts of how to create a humorous speech, how to prepare, how to structure humorous speech. That's an extremely important session because now the humorous contest is coming up. We have very energetic and dynamic contestants, so you can gain the most important aspects of this humorous speech because of this education session. So, my dear friends, today, of course, we have a very special thing as well, because today our meeting is governed by 5 charming ladies, 5 beautiful ladies. So, guys, we don't have voices. Only thing is we have to listen to what these beautiful ladies are conducting this session today, as usual. So anyway, today's theme is confidence is cumulative. As you all know, that Toastmasters, we should inculcate with the habit of mastering confidence, because without confidence, you cannot survive in this world. As Toastmasters, we need confidence. We need confidence to talk. We need confidence to enunciate our ideas. So how do you build up the confidence? The bottom line is we need to practice. Whatever the things that we are going to do it in our lives, we have to practice. Once you practice it, of course, you can gain the confidence. There is a secret behind that. So with that, my dear friends, I would like to introduce our charming lady, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Mihrika. Toastmaster Mihrika, working at Legacy Health PLC as a senior executive, HR division. She has completed Masters in Strategic Management at University of Sunderland, and her hobbies are reading books. So, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, shall we welcome our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Mihrika?
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer, Toastmaster Hemant Hulangamu. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Welcome to AATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club 2025 163rd meeting. It's truly an honor and a privilege to be your Toastmaster of the day for the very first time. My theme today is Confidence is a Journey. We often think confidence is sometimes people are simply born with, but in reality, confidence is built step by step. We move forward with each small step we take, whether it's delivering a speech, taking on a role, or even standing here today as your Toastmaster. Today, as we journey together through speeches, speaking, and evaluation, let's remember that each moment adds to our growth, and every step, no matter how small, builds your confidence. So, confidence is like a road trip, it grows step by step with every experience, every attempt, and yes, even every mistakes. So, every time we challenge ourselves, we move one step forward on this journey, and Toastmaster is the perfect vehicle to travel this road, helping us build confidence in speaking, leading in our life. So let's move to our role players today. Before we begin our journey, let me introduce the role players who will guide us and keep our meeting on track. First, we do have timer, Toastmaster Heshan Hediarachi. So every journey needs a clock. Our timer today will help us stay on time. So, Toastmaster Heshan, the virtual stage is yours to explain your role.
Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster of the day. At the timer, I will be evaluating the time element of today's meeting. I will be showing the green card, yellow card, and red card when you are being qualified, merit awarded, and accomplished in your speeches respectively, as well as during evaluations. For keynote speech, I will be showing my records at 19 minutes, 20 minutes, and 20 minutes and 30 seconds respectively. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Heshan. And for next, we do have our counter, Toastmaster Prabhash Karnanayaka, because our counter will listen for our filler words and help us walk more smoothly. Toastmaster Prabhash, the virtual stage is yours to explain your role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Madam. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. My role today as a counter is to listen carefully to all the speakers and note any overused words, filler sounds such as you know, so, like, or repeated phrases that may be used by the speakers. At the end of the meeting, I will present a report on the usage I observed when the general evaluator call upon for the me. Thank you, Toastmaster Madam. Control is back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prabhash. Next, we do have grammarian, Toastmaster Akila Salim, because no journey is complete without the beauty of language. Our grammarian will help us improve our word choice and also introduce the word of the day. So, the virtual stage is yours, Toastmaster Akila.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. So as grammarian, it's my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. So I will take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. So as grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce the word of the day today. So for today's meeting, the word is eloquent, which means fluent, persuasive, effective in speaking or writing. I will tell again. For today's meeting, the word is eloquent. I will just give in the chat also. An example of using the word is the speaker delivered an eloquent speech that moved the audience to tears. Her eloquent words expressed the emotions we all felt but couldn't articulate. So those are the example words. So each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day today. So I will give the grammarian report when called upon during the meeting, and also report on the usage of the word of the day. I will be submitting in the later of the meeting. So over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akila. For lately, we do have General Evaluator, Toastmaster Hishan Hetiarachi, because the every journey benefits from a guide who observes us and advises us. So our General Evaluator, Toastmaster Hishan, will evaluate the overall meeting. The virtual stage is yours to explain your role, Toastmaster Hishan.
Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster of the day. As a general evaluator, I will be keeping track on each and every aspect of today's meeting and providing my constructive feedback when called upon during the evaluation session. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hishan. So our journey now continues with a very, very special leader. Please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Dilrukshi Perera, who will serve as our MOT session speaker. So Toastmaster Dilrukshi Perera is a past president of AATSL Toastmasters Club and past area director of Area B2. And also she's working at Freight Concept Lanka Private Limited as finance manager and tax consultant. And also she's president and distinguished club, as well as president at AATSL Toastmaster year 2020 and 2021. And also she's serving as a finance manager, Division E, year 2021-2022, as well as she's star area director and distinguished area 2, Division B, year 2024-2025. Please join with me in welcoming Toastmaster Dilrukshi Perera. Toastmaster Dilrukshi, the virtual audience is waiting for you. Toastmaster Dilrukshi, you're unmuted. Can you unmute?
Sure.
Okay,
Hope
thank you.
now I'm audible.
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. And thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. So really sweet introduction. Are there any guests today? Can you hear me?
Yes, apparently today we don't have any guests.
Okay. All right, good. In Toastmasters International, Moment of Truth session come under the Successful Club series. The Moment of Truth session is express your idea on 6th Avenue to evaluate your club to know where it is right now. All right. Since we have no guest today, but benefit of all Toastmaster members, I will explain little bit about it. As all of you know, the club right now is AATSL, Emerging Toastmasters Club. There are members and executive committee, so this is a club experience. However, in order to club to sustain, we need to make sure that we do certain evaluations. for the club to make sure we are the club now at the moment and what are the improvements need to be done. Similar things we do our speakers as well. When they complete their project, we will evaluate them and we tell them improvement points. Same thing we do our club as well. So my dear fellow Toastmasters, when it comes to this moment of truth session, we conducted 6 aspects. Let me go through my presentation. Can you share this? You can see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
In Toastmasters International, Moment of Truth session, we evaluate under 6 aspects. First one is first impression. Second is membership orientation. Third, fellowship, variety and communication. Program planning, meeting organization. Fifth one is membership strength. Sixth is last one, achievement recognition. We will go through one by one. First avenue is first impression. The first impression, that is a experience guest or new member has when interacted with your club. Can anyone tell me why the first impression is matter?
Mr. Dilrukshi,
Yeah. Can you tell me why first impression is matter?
for building the club's membership.
Sorry?
For building the club's membership, especially when inviting guests.
Sorry, I can't hear you properly.
When building the club membership, especially when inviting guests.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, so when the power of first impression is that when the member feel happy and welcome in the first meeting itself, member feel coming back and building relationship with the particular club. The evaluate first impression, we have 6 indicators. First one, guest greeted warmly and introduced to officers and members. When new member or guest join to the meeting, greeting them, smile. You can't shake hand because there is Zoom meeting. An introduction. And second one, guest book and name tag provided. In your case, you cannot provide the name tag. The thing is, you can rename yourself and guest book. That means Sergeant at Arms, something he or she can provide by the fill the name and mark the attendance. Third one, professionally arranged meeting room. In your case, this is a Zoom platform and Zoom meeting, properly and well organized meeting. Fourth one, convenient meeting location. Now here our meeting location is online meeting since we would to facilitate remote area members. We are conducting online meeting. Fifth one is guest invited to address the club. New members allowed to introduce themselves during the meeting. I think you all are doing 100%. And sixth one is guest invited to join. To encourage new members to get the membership, explaining and benefit of Toastmaster membership and sharing your personal experience to encourage them to join. That is all about the first impression. We'll move to second avenue. Second avenue, membership orientation. When a member join the club, help the understanding Toastmaster, their benefit and how to get started with the Toastmasters journey. And how are you going to make sure that the fitting to the club, that member fitting to the club? So in order to make sure that happen, some club organize various events. The evaluate membership orientation, there are 6 indicators. We'll go one by one. Formal induction, including presentation of membership pin and manual. And assign of mentors. Assign of mentors, that means each and every member need to assign the mentors. Third one, education program and recognition system discussed. You know, our Toastmaster International education program is Pathways, and you have to help them, new member, to help to enroll the pathway session. Especially VP education need to help to them to enroll the pathway and need to start the pathway learning experience. And learning need assets. It means the club identify each member's personal goals, because when the member join to the club, various members, they have various goals. Some members join to the Toastmasters club, improving their leadership skills. Another member, they hope to develop their communication skills and career development. Likewise, so members, they have a different goal. So VP education, she or he wants to understand what are their goals. VP education can be shared the membership interest survey form, and they gets their goals, and according to that members' preference, you can allow them to get the learning experience. Discuss accommodation for member with disabilities, that is for the disabled members. 6th one is speaking role assign. Speaking role assign means every member is given a regular opportunities to take speaking roles in meetings so they can practice and improve. 7, last one, member involved in all aspects of club activities. Every member encouraged to take in part, not only the speaking, but also in the different activities that make the club strong. So area and division and district level events. Next avenue, fellowship and communication. First point is guest greeted warmly and made welcome. Second one, enjoyable education meeting plan. Enjoyable education meeting plan means a club organized meeting are both fun and structured, giving members maximum learning and motivation. Then member encouraging to join the meeting again and again, and they will get the education as well as the enjoyable environment. And third one is regularly scheduled social events. It means the club create opportunities outside meeting for members to relax, celebrate and connect, which building strong teamwork and loyalty. Example, club dinner and outing, tea parties, coffee meetup, likewise various events. Member participate in area, district, international event. You know, normally area uh, conducting various events. I can remember last year in our area we conducted Poson Dancel and another several events we have conducted and district also. We normally in Toastmaster year area we have a two area contest division also we have a two division contest and district we have a ovation for the Toastmaster year. So encourage our members to participate that type of event and from that they can build networking as well as the knowledge they can get. And inter-club event encourage. Fifth one, it means collaborate activities with the other Toastmasters club to give members to broader exposure and more opportunities to grow. And sixth one is club newsletter and or website updated regularly. Club newsletter, BPPR need to prepare two club newsletter to fulfill Hall of Fame requirement for Toastmaster year. And hopefully you have a LinkedIn and Facebook page as well as Instagram page. Do you have? You're maintaining your club?
Yes, we have.
Okay, good. So from that, you can engage with the people. And next avenue is program planning and meeting organization. First one, program and agenda published in advance. At least agenda need to be published before 3 to 5 days because then speakers and role players they have enough time to prepare. Second one, members are prepared to carry out all program assignments. Third one, all projects are from pathways. You know, Toastmaster International Education Path is a pathway program. We all, as a Toastmasters, we need to follow the pathways program. Fourth one, meeting begin end on time. Begin and end on time. Fifth one, creative table topic and activities. You know, creative table topic is very good sign. The thing is, club creative table topic educate members to contest to the area contest as well as division contest and after that district level. So creative table topic is very important in the club meeting. Sixth one, positive and helpful evaluation. That also very important because evaluation is more motivate to the members to do and go forward as a Toastmaster and the Toastmaster fraternity. Positive evaluation is very helpful. And next avenue, membership strength. Membership strength. Actually, now you might get confused here because membership orientation and membership strength. Actually, membership orientation is where you try to make the familiar to the club member after the join to the club, and where the membership strength has more to do with the retention of member. Membership strength also evaluate under 6 points. First one, club has 20 or more members. You know, we know for the quality club, we need 20 club members. And second one, member are retained. It means the club is able to keep the member active, engaged, and satisfied for that they continue renewing their membership instead of leaving after the short time. Third one, promotion in club's organization or community. The goal is spread to world about the benefits of Toastmaster. If we publish the benefit of Toastmastering, only we can get the new members. That is the promotion is club organization or community. We can do the promotion within the club as well as a community club with the organization. As a corporate club, we can do the among the organization and or community, we can go to the published advertisement newspaper, likewise, and the social media we can publish. And fourth one, club program are varied and exciting. The club program are varied and exciting. The meeting and activities are not repetitive or boring. Instead, they offer different, engaging experiences that keep members interested and motivated. Fifth one, Toastmasters sponsoring new members are recognized. It means the current member sponsor a new member to the club appreciate acknowledge their effort. Last one, regular membership building program. It means the club actively and consistently runs activities, attract new members, and keep membership growing. Now, just one of while, but one plan ongoing basis. You can conduct open house program, and you can send the emails among the members and open day program. Likewise, you can do various program to regular membership building program. In Toastmaster International, officially they have implemented regular membership building program. Top Up Toastmasters, February to March, Beat the Clock, and as well as Smedley Award. Now started Smedley Award from September, and club membership building program I already mentioned, demo meetings, social event, and bring a friend for the meeting. So I can remember earlier bring one member to the club. That type of program we had last time. The last but not least, the achievement recognition. There are 6 indicators under the achievement recognition. First one, award application immediately submitted to world headquarters. We are doing the pathway program. When the member complete a milestone, that means a project level completion, vice president or club officer must submit the award right away, not week or months later. As soon as possible, they want to submit to the Toastmaster International. Second one, progress chart display and maintain. It means each and every member education level indicate schedule. I think it could be better to show every meeting because from that members will encourage. Third one, that is a members progress chart. Third one, member achievement recognition with ceremony. I can remember last installation ceremony, we had a member achievement recognition. that means best Toastmaster of the day and most enthusiastic Toastmaster of the year. Likewise, you get the recognition at the installation ceremony. Fourth, club, district, and international leaders recognized. That means district level, that means area director, division director, like there, and a division winner, speech contest winner, they are getting recognition in our installation ceremonies. Fifth one, club and member achievement published. Achievement published means that the member reach milestone or do something noteworthy. The club shares their success publicly so others can celebrate and inspired. DCP for planning and recognition. DCP planning and recognition means the Distinguished Club Program is not just seen the yearly scorecard, but it actively used by the club, mainly planning and recognition. At the start of the Toastmaster year, the executive committee reviewed the DCP goal under education, membership, training, and admin. And they are planning to achieve said goals during the Toastmaster year. All right. That is end of my presentation. And do you have any question? Yeah, I think no question. So, all right, good. I already shared the emotive rating sheet with VP Education, Toastmaster Akila, and she helped me to resend it after the rating by your club members. Now I would like to invite team leaders to present their rating and recommendation to your club. Take to greater height. First impression, team leader, Toastmaster Heshan Hettiarachchi. Toastmaster Heshan, screen for you to present your rating and recommendation for under the first impression.
Very much, Dilrukshi. First impression, this period work and introduced to officers and members. Yes, we always follow that standard. Then convenient meeting location. Yes, we always follow that standard. Then guests invited to address the club. Officially arrange meeting notes and invited to join. Yes, we always follow that standard. Then guests were named provided. We never follow that standard. I think it's because we're having online meetings. Then regarding the best performance polls, also we mentioned that the guests should mention their contact number, comments if they are guests. How I feel that it's not much practical because these other clubs are having, especially physical clubs are having guest books. I also feel from next meeting onwards, but if we could have a Google form for the members, for the visiting Toastmasters and guests to fill. That's the recommendation what I recommend. Madam Monica, out.
Right. Thank you. Because you all got for the 6 indicators, you got 5 marks, and only the guest book and name tags provided. You have room to improve. Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Heshan Hettiarachchi, for the recommendation and rating sheet. Under the membership orientation, team leader, Toastmaster Chaminda Silva.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dilrukshi. So this is regarding the member orientation. In this, under this criteria, we have several steps. So one is formal induction, including presentation of memberships and manuals. So that is up to the standard. So I have given 5, and then assignment of mentor. So we are assigning mentors to each new members. So it's up to the standard, and then education program and recognition systems discussed. That's also up to the standard. And then learning needs and assessed. Of course, this is we actually don't have a system to discuss their personal goals, but it indicates that assigning a mentor to discuss the personal needs. So this, of course, shouldn't be 1. It should be like more than 3, but it's a mistake that I have put 1, but it's really covered with the other criterias. And of course, the next one discussed accommodation for members with disabilities. So we don't have any disabled persons, and also we are having our meetings online. So this should be not applicable, but we have put 1. And speaking role assigned, of course, it's up to the standard. And then the member involved in all aspects of club activities. So we are involving all the members for all activities, because we are having a limited number of members, like 20. So we regularly assign members to involve most of the activities. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Dilrukshi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chaminda. Regarding learning needs, the executive committee can be shared the membership survey form among the members, and then you can get the each and every member consent that why they are joining the Toastmasters club, what are their goals. Then you can get from them directly, and according to that you can give the opportunity to them to improve. So some members leadership skills, then you can join. You can ask them to join the executive team, okay? Because they are prefer improving their leadership skills. So some of the members, they are prefer to develop their communication skills. So that type of member you can give the that means speaking slots. Likewise, so when you identify the members' needs, you can treat them, and then it help to the fitting to the club, and then keep a member keep with the club continuously. This is my suggestion. Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Chaminda, for your rating and your suggestion. So next avenue is fellowship, variety, and communication. To team leader, President, Toastmaster Hemantha, screen for you to present your report.
Thank you very much, Madam MOD Chair. So actually, when it comes to fellowship, variety, and communication, of course, I gave 5 marks for guests treated warmly and made welcome. But I personally believe that we don't have, since this is an online meeting, so we don't have a person greeting, but only verbally we greet them. But I think it should be corrected as a 4, because even though I gave 5, I think if it is a physical meeting, of course, we can just go and greet them very warmly. But since it's an online meeting, of course, we can only verbally express our gratitude and warmness to the members. So enjoyable and education meeting plan, I gave 4, because that most of the time we have meetings with some entertainment sessions, especially singing sessions with the members. So I gave 4. And regularly scheduled social events, of course, I gave only 3, and it should be less than 3, because if it is a physical meeting, of course, we can definitely meet each and everyone, and we have a chit chat, and we can air our views. But since it is the most difficult part is because our members, of course, they live every nook and corner of the island. So it's very difficult to get the people to Colombo and to have a kind of a social events. So that is the main obstacle that we are experiencing. So that is the main reason. So, but anyway, we have to plan at least for quarterly, at least for 3-4 months per session to have some kind of a social events. So the other aspect is members participate in area, district, and international events. Yes, I give 4 marks because sometimes, not frequently, when they come to Colombo, especially in the COTPs and all, they really participate. And even for the area events and the division level events, of course, the minimum number of participants used to participate for their events. So the other aspect is interclub events encourage. Yes, that is, of course, I give only 3 because of the online process. We won't get much possibility to mingle with the other clubs. So that is the main reason. But I can recall the memory that during the past, of course, we had a nice meetings or the joint meeting with AATSL Toastmasters Club with the singing sessions and all. So that was extremely amazing. So likewise, if of course in future we have to look on to this kind of entertainments to encourage members for them to participate and to have some kind of interaction among them. So the other aspect is club newsletter, website publish and updated regularly. This, of course, I gave 4. In fact, our VPPR is doing a commendable job because even if he notice any message from the international Toastmaster, he grabbed that message and put it into our website and give maximum mileage to that effect. So in order to get the attraction of the guests and other members to our club. So all in all, in terms of fellowship and variety communications, our club performs well, but for improvements, of course, we have to get members to Colombo to engage with the social club activities. Over to you, ma'am, Dilrukshi.
Thank you, President, for your tremendous suggestions and the rating report. Next, program planning and meeting organization, VP Education, Toastmaster Akila Salim. Screen for you to present your report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dilrukshi Perera. So when it comes to program planning and meeting organization, the first point is program and agenda published in advance. So of course we usually meet the standard because we prepare in advance the agenda, because I think the president also helping me as a VP education. So we mostly like 2-3 days before we finalize everything, and we even post the VIP members group. So in that way, I have scored that as we usually meet this standard. And the second one, members know program responsibilities and are prepared to carry out all assignments. So when we planned a meeting, so we actually, all the role players and all, we actually create a separate group and we encourage them and we tell all the responsibilities of them, what are they want to plan and what they have to prepare and all. So even and the assignments when it comes to pathways and all, so we observe they have what levels they have done and what is their progress, and we try to motivate them to complete their speeches. So on that point, I think we always meet this standard. And also they are very cooperative. They also even the newcomers, now new joiners, they are very motivated. They are eager to finish their speeches, and they are they want to finish the levels and all. So in that way, we are always meeting the standard. And we always, all projects are normally, we do the manual projects actually. That one also we usually meet this standard. And meetings normally begin on time and end on time. Yeah, we schedule all the meeting, the role players and all the sessions on time. So we normally start on 6:30 p.m. and then 8:30 p.m. sharp we try to finish the meeting. So that also we usually meet the standard. And then creative table topics and activities, yeah, we take normally, even within the team, there are role players, they do the table topic session. And also, I think last time we have, there's one guy from Pakistan, Toastmaster Shakil. So he has done a different table topic session and everyone was like very impressed. So we try to make the table topic session each week, like each session like differently. So one is like as a PowerPoint session, and one is like pictures, showing pictures and talk about that. Like that, that also we usually meet the standard. And positive and helpful evaluations, yes, of course. When it comes to speech evaluators, we take normally some senior Toastmasters and very experienced ones. So in that way, they have done a good job. Like they are doing a good, they are giving a good evaluations and good feedback to our speakers. So that one we always meet the standard. So almost I have given the scores as according to that. Thank you, Dilrukshi.
Thank you, Toastmaster
Thank
Akila, for
you.
your amazing report and wonderful suggestions. Thank you.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Next avenue, membership strength, team leader, Toastmaster Himaya. Toastmaster Himaya, screen for you.
Himaya is not available. I think Hemanta is doing her part also.
All right, okay. You will say membership strength, no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
strength, yeah.
Can you hear me? Right, okay. The first point is club has 20 or more members. Yes, we have achieved that criteria because at the moment we have about 22, but our task is to complete 25 by end of September. So we have 2 new members. Probably there will be another 4 or 5 new members. So we will definitely achieve our targets. So that's why I gave 5 marks. So members are retained. That is some kind of a questionable thing because of the fact that some of the members, of course, we badly experienced some of the members, they move out from the club mainly because of the fact that they have personal reasons, mainly for the higher educations and migration and so on and so forth. So that, of course, unavoidable circumstances that we are facing. But anyway, by creating some kind of a interesting ambience in the clubs, of course, we will try to attract the members as soon as possible. So the next point is promotion of club in the community or within its organization. Yes, that of course we as I said earlier, of course, PR is doing a tremendous job because to promote our club by sending e-flyers to social media and all. So I think I gave 4 marks. Since BPPR is doing a great job in order to promote our club. And also the next point, club programs varied and exciting. Yes, of course, the beauty of our club, I just want to enunciate that because since we are having an online, we get an enormous chance to mingle with the international Toastmasters. So that is a most beautiful factor in our club because our members get chance to evaluate their speeches by the international speakers. Not just the international speakers, they are very famous international speakers. Last time, of course, I can say you, there's a very famous international speaker, DTM Cynthia. She came and she delivered a wonderful speech, motivational speech. And likewise, every meeting, there are a couple of international meetings, international Toastmasters. So there is a variety in our club in terms of the programs and the education aspects are concerned. So the next factor is Toastmasters sponsoring new members recognized. That, of course, we are lacking in our club because that, of course, it's our kind of a failure in our club. So we have to appreciate the people who bring Toastmasters to our club. So we will definitely implement this system in due course in order to make the members' morale in a high stage. So the final part is regular membership building programs. Yes, that also lacking because of the fact that even though I gave 3 marks, it should be like 1 or 2 because since it's unavoidable circumstance because we are having online meetings. So therefore, there is no much possibility to get the members to one point to have to initiate a membership building programs. So all in all, in terms of membership strength is concerned, we are far above the required standards, except the fact that one point that we need to implement to appreciate those Toastmasters who brings new members to our club. That's about my membership strength report. Over to you, Madam Moti.
Toastmaster Hemanta, you told that then you are not doing the sponsor new member recognized. But here, five marks they have given, no?
Yes, I think it's a mistake. I think they meant because the fact is we have to we orally or the verbally we appreciate, but I think it's not enough. We have at least make a certificate or something like that, and at least for physical meetings, of course, we have to appreciate in front of the audience. That should be the way. But for the time being, we will definitely implement a kind of making a certificate and to recognize it in a positive manner.
Yeah, another thing is Toastmaster Hemanta, when we add to new member in the Toastmaster International, we can put the sponsor name.
Right. Okay.
That could be benefit for that member.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Then next time, then you can do it.
Definitely.
Then if member introduce some new member, then he or she name we can put as a sponsor in the Toastmaster International.
Right. Okay. We'll do it definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hemanta, for your wonderful report and the suggestion. Next, last avenue, achievement and recognition. Toastmaster Aruna Gunasekara, screen for you to deliver the report, rating report and the suggestions.
Yeah. Hi, good evening all. I think my report can see to everyone, right? So achievement in recognition, in my first one is award application immediately submitted to the world headquarters. I given the 5 marks, 5 full marks for the club members all, because I can see that one and it is actively going on. So because of that, I can give that 5 marks to our club. And then the second one, our club district and international leaders recognized. Yes, as mentioned last week also we mentioned our area director visit to our club, and then we have some fruitful session, and then so time to time we are bringing the club district directors and then international leaders to our club, and we are having the well planned session, and we are giving the good idea to our people, and progress just displays and maintain third one. Yes, last week also we mentioned individually how is our members growth is gone, how the level is there, and then how the path completed, and what are the paths they need to do. So time to time, president and VP education, we are communicating with the people, and then so this also I given 5 marks. And then the other one, club and members achievement published. Yes, whatever clubs members achieved, everything we are ready to on time. We are try to prepare everything and flyers and everything, recognize as a social media. Even the new member come to us, and then we are sharing it. And then the next one, member achievements formally recognized with ceremony. Yes, we are not always come to the physical ceremony, but whatever we can in the online events, in that time we are recognizing even the speech context or whatever day-to-day best speaker, best evaluator, like that, those things we are having, and then the certificates, and then the recognition we are giving, and then the DCP, yes, Distinguished Toastmaster Club, we are planning and recognition that we are planned to the under 25 members, and then achieve that target. So we are working on that. Because of that, and with our people, I given the full marks for that. So that is my end, and then I given the highest mark for my club members and all. So all in all, like that, And thank you very much for the time for giving to me. I think,
Thank you very
yes.
much, Toastmaster Aruna Gunasekar. Amazing report. No suggestion. Actually, then you got full marks, 5, everything fulfill that requirement under the achievement recognition. Okay. Shall we give big round of virtual applause to yourself?
Of course.
Yeah, that is the end of MOT session. Purpose of the MOT session to evaluate where is your club right now. I think executive committee understand and get the idea where your club right now, and take the suggestion in order to consideration to plan the rest of the year to achieve the goal. In addition, there will be another session, MOT implementation session, after another 2 or 3 months. When it comes to the implementation session, so I wish all the best when it comes to the implementation. You have any question regarding the session?
No.
Fine.
Yeah, thank you very much having me, and thank you very much Toastmaster Sakila for the opportunity. If you have any question, you can post. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster
Thank you very
Dilrukshi,
much.
for taking time
Thank
and coming for this meeting. Really appreciate it. We want your
Thank you.
visit in future also. Toastmaster Hemanta, you want to say something?
Yes, actually, I really appreciate your commitment and taking your time and visiting our Toastmasters.
She doesn't say no in any time. When I call any time,
Very cooperative
she
and
she is
very,
ready.
very kind-hearted
She's
lady.
not
I know
like
her
wasting time.
from 2015 onwards. We were all together
very
in
much for the
the
opportunity.
AAT Toastmasters Club. And on behalf of the AAT Emerging Toastmasters Club, please accept our sincere appreciation to you, ma'am. Thank you so very much. Have a nice day. Okay.
Thank you very much, because I want to leave because I have a family commitment. Sorry about that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And wish all the best for the club meeting, rest of the club meeting.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so very
Thank
much.
you.
Nice.
Bye. So back to Toastmaster of the day. She's there, right?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay.
All right. So today we have another special speaker, and she will be sharing her insights on the art of speech preparation. Toastmaster Minha Anver from the Innovative Toastmasters Club as a keynote speaker. So, Toastmaster Minha Anver is a member of District 82 Toastmasters in Sri Lanka, known for her public speaking and communication skills, particularly in humor. She is notable for being the first woman to win the humor speech contest for District 82 and is recognized for inspiring personal and professional growth through Toastmasters, leadership and self-development programs, as well as she's a skilled speaker and educator conducting sessions on humor and communication. Toastmaster Minha Anver, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you very much, TMOD. Can you see me and hear me?
We can't see you.
Very good. That is the...
We can't see.
We can't see you, ma'am.
We can see.
Oh my God.
Can you see me now?
Now we can see your beautiful face.
Oh, thank you so much. Now Shai is coming. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Wonderful. Now, why are we here? To sleep or to learn? To do both, ne?
Can we ask all of them to switch on the videos? Otherwise, you are
Yes,
just
yes,
talking.
please let me see the
Yes,
handsome and
otherwise you are talking to ghost.
Yes, it will be like me talking to my mirror.
Yes, yes.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. See, why are you all hiding these pretty and handsome faces? Lovely. Okay, now to be an eloquent, humorous speaker, what do you need to do? Block everyone and go to sleep. So, how many of you are planning on contesting this season for the humorous speech?
Yeah, about 6, I think.
6. What about the rest? Hiding.
Yes.
Don't hide. Come back. See, you should take this opportunity as a learning curve, because I used to be exactly like y'all. Whenever there was a contest, I will leisurely go and block all the excos and go do my thing. But then there are certain people in our lives who will come and remind you not to be a coward, but to go and face these fears and
Yes.
learn something. So the beauty in this contest, any contest, whether it is humor or an international speech or an evaluation, table topic, whatever competition or anything in life, you need to face these challenges. There will be struggles, there will be challenges. At the end, there will be transformation, and then you will feel so good about yourself. That is what we all need to do before we die. So now, let me ask you, why do we need humor in our content, in our speeches? Not only in our speech, in our daily life, why do we need humor? Because we are mad? Yes, that is true. But there are other reasons too. Please tell me. Why do you think we need humor?
We like to entertain people.
It
Absolutely.
makes us happy, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
To
it's
relieve
good
the
for the
pressure.
health. It's good for our health, mind.
Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful. What else? Yes? He's going to bang in the header. I can hear something. These are all humorous things where we encounter. Yes, Heshan. Why do we need humor?
Communications, especially if we are facing a difficult situation, we need to tackle. Sometimes we need to.
Yes, absolutely. Who else? Who else? I saw another person. Our counter.
Okay.
Why? Tell me. Why?
Sometimes I feel we can release our pressure also. I like in our pressure, stress, we can, that humorous will help us. I think like that.
Yes, absolutely. Because see, all of us are depressed in this world.
Yes.
So why go and meet another depressed soul and want to
Yes.
die, commit suicide? So that's why whenever we meet somebody, we would like to see some humor in them. At least make it jovial so that we build trust, we build that wanting to be with them and listen to them. So these are the things that we need to incorporate in our daily lives too, to make ourselves more presentable, uh, be liked by people who we meet, and they build trust too. Because when you are a humorous person, people like to be around you. So that is the main reason why this contest also will help you to understand why humor is essential, not only on a contest platform, but in an everyday life. So now coming back to the contest, now sometimes we wonder, okay, I don't have anything to talk about. I'm not a funny person. I don't have a funny bone in me. I'm not born with a funny bone. Now, how many people think over here that you don't have a funny bone? You are not born with it. Let me see raise of hands. Tan, tan, tan. Oh my God. You need to go. Which is the closest hospital to you? Whoever raised your hand, tell me which hospital. Go there and meet the orthopedic. Tell him or her that I think I am an alien. I was not born with a funny bone, because all of us are born with it, and that thing is over here. Because can you remember, whenever you go and bang your elbow somewhere, you get this kind of a feeling? That is your funny bone reminding you that you are born with it. So never think you are not funny. Funniness can be worked and eloquently articulated into any content or contest you want. Now, how do we do it? Coming back to the difficult challenge, where we all tell ourselves, okay, we don't have a funny story. How do I come up with funny story? I don't have a topic. I don't know anything. I'm just a peaceful person. No, come back. How do you do that? Always remember that humor is based on two things. Humor on top, and there are two pillars holding this humor. What is that? One is the content, one is the delivery. So you may be a brilliant person in articulating, writing great stories. My goodness, when you write, you feel so proud of yourself, you want to just kiss yourself. But if your delivery does not complement your content, everything will collapse and it will not add any value. So you need to understand that the humor will come from what you say and how you say. Now, coming back to the content, how do I write this particular story in order to bring the fun or the humor to make the audience laugh? So now when it comes to content, firstly, you need to understand there's something called the premise, and then the setup and the punchline. Now the premise is that particular event or the incident or the situation that drove you into making that story funny. Now ask yourself, what is the topic I can speak about? Like, what is it? Always think about that moment which frustrated you, which worried you, made you angry, made you want to go and kill someone. Now that is where you will find this fun factor, because they say your misery is my cup of tea, because we humans are kind of a very evil creatures, because we kind of like to laugh at someone's pain. So you can make this pain funny. So that is the premise. Just ask yourself, was there ever an incident where I was feeling so angry, so frustrated? Then how did I overcome it? And then you can see it in a funnier angle. Because sometimes, now say lovers, they are the greatest example. Now imagine your first love, how you were going to die and cry and try to make that person stay in your life. When that person left you, you just wanted to kill yourself. You didn't want to live. You did not see you 5 years after. But before, like after 5 years, when you look back, you're like, gee, I wanted to kill myself for that donkey. No. So, like you can write something based on the pain you went through, or maybe the frustration. How do you find the topic? It can be a person, a place, a thing. Now, like I said, if it is a person, it can be your parents. Parents are crazy, but we don't want to tell that. Good, we don't live with them. They don't hear, but they are crazy at times. There are crazy things that they do and make us do. So you can write about a crazy moment which they drove you crazy, and then bring out the funny fact in that again. And you may have encountered a teacher who was mad and made you angry at certain intervals of your school life or college life. You can think about an instant or an incident that happened back in your school, and then write about that. And then you can write about, if you are going to, like, a person means like your ex lover, maybe your husband, your wife, your teacher, your parents, monkey, donkey, anything you can write. And then coming to a place. Now think of a place that took place where you encountered again some sort of a frustration, or you were angry, or you were sad, or something. of that sort. Now, these places can be something like, again, your college, your home, your office. We encounter a lot of funny things in offices. And in the bus, now you go inside the bus, running late to office, and you encounter certain characters who drive you crazy. You can write about these things. Or you saw somebody pretty or handsome and you were like, let me forget my partner for this 5 minutes, so 1 hour journey. So you can write about these things. And then you can write about a gym. Now, why do we go to a gym? Anyone? Mostly y'all might go to lose weight, but I go to see uncles. It's very interesting. So, there are certain things like this where you have certain memories where you encounter, but always remember the fun comes out of the pain that you were in a particular incident or a event or a situation. Just think of that painful moment which took you to a struggle, then the challenges you had, and then how you transformed. So these are the main things that you need to understand when you are trying to find the premise of your story. And then coming back to the setup. Okay, now you found a topic to talk about. Now the setup is where you set up. That is the chronological order where you set the situation, where how you greetings from Pakistan, hello DTM or Toastmaster Shakil, nice to have you. So the setup is where you set your characters, you set the place where it happened, and then you go to the punchline. Punchline is the joke. Now during this situation or the event of your story, there will be places where you can incorporate some punchlines, jokes, so that you get the laughter from the audience. Now, okay, so you remember the premise, the setup, the punchline, and you write a story, something, a misery that happened to you, something that made you angry, frustrated, or hurt you to an extent you did not want to function. But later when you look back, okay, it was all a joke. Now you write this story and then you look at your script. How will you feel? Proud? No. You will probably want to vomit on that script because that script is absolutely dead. Because sometimes I also write the script, I write a story, I write everything I can think of, and then when I look at it, I'm like, what is this nonsense I have written? Now, to bring out the fun fact in it, you need to incorporate certain elements. Now, the elements, there are hundreds of elements you can induce into your script to make it funnier. Now, the elements that worked wonders for me are, now, one, exaggeration. Now, you can exaggerate your words, the people in your script, the places in your script. Now, by exaggeration, what do I mean? You say something which is not real, but it sounds real or looks real. Say, for example, if I told you my brother is like a coconut tree, what comes to your mind? Now, I don't have a brother who is a coconut tree, but he looks like a coconut tree, which means he's a tall guy. So that is exaggeration. So you can bring any funny word into your script and exaggerate a bit because the audience will then understand and they will laugh for it. So if you can think of, now I have a friend, sometimes he's like a monkey, sometimes he's like a donkey. So you can say things like that and exaggerate your script a bit to make it funny. The second element is sarcasm. Now this is a beautiful way of bringing out humor. Sarcasm is you say something like you hint. Now you know these girlfriends are very popular in throwing out sarcastic comments to boyfriends who don't just get what we are trying to say. So sarcastic is, now let me give you an example. Now I'm very sure you have characters like this in your life like mine. Now when we sleep, We probably, most of us are asleep at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., right? But there are certain characters who will call and be like, now in my case, there's a friend who called me once and at around 3 a.m. and said, Milhana, are you sleeping? I said, no, I'm scraping coconuts. You want to join? So that is like a sarcastic comment. So you can put these kind of elements into your script again and make it more funnier. Now, say again, sarcasm is like it creates curiosity. So always remember, humor is in curiosity. You have to keep your audience curious. Then they will be more focused, more attentive, and they will want to know, okay, what is this person trying to say? And their interest will be more in listening to you. So don't right away go and give your joke, because I have seen certain contestants or speakers do this mistake where they give you the message right away in their topic, in the opening. No, don't do that. Just try to keep the audience curious. Like, what is this person trying to say? Where is this story leading up to? So they are attentive about what you are trying to say. So even your jokes, make sure that you make it curious by these certain elements like sarcasm, which works wonders. And then the third element I use is self-deprecation. Now I love to use this because I believe self-deprecating humor is very safe in terms of you wanting to say something humorous. Now, I always make fun of myself because that way I don't offend anyone in my audience, because we have to make sure we are good people, nice people. We don't want to hurt anyone listening to us and want to kill us end of the speech. So you always bring jokes which happened in your life, which is self-deprecating, but make sure you don't put yourself down and lose the respect you have for you. There might be crazy moments in your life which would have happened, but always try to craft it in a smarter way so that the audience will not have any offensive thoughts about you. And then the next humor, the element is blue humor. Now, when I say blue, what comes to your beautiful minds, innocent minds? See, in your smiles itself, I can see rascals. So, blue humor is exactly what you are thinking. Now, we are very good people. Toastmasters is a platform where we cannot speak about sex, politics, and religion, but our mind really wants to speak about it. So, how do we speak about it? Like a good, innocent child. See, blue humor, you can be very subtle in bringing this content into context. So how do you do that? Now there are safer, nicer, decent ways of inducing blue humor. Now some people really love to listen about the three-letter word, but as Toastmasters, we have to make sure we hold that integrity and respect within ourselves, because the audience can be anyone. So when you bring all these kind of vulgar content, you have to be very careful. It's not vulgar enough to scare the audience away. Now I can remember blue humor was used very beautifully, innocently by one of our champions, Toastmaster Tarindu. How many people have listened to his winning speech? Hello. You have. Lovely. So if you notice, there is very innocent, subtle blue humor in his articulation, where he speaks about who's your daddy and bending. And now those are naughtiness being articulated in his content. And if you know it, you know it. So if you want to speak about these sensitive topics, make sure it is not vulgar. It's not dirty enough to make the audience feel uncomfortable. Because what happens is, sometimes when we are asked to articulate a humorous speech, people just try to say anything and everything. Don't do that. You have to be very mindful. Always think that there is a kid in the audience who might get scared of what you are saying. So be respectful enough. If you want to induce blue humor, now I'm a very naughty person. I love to bring blue humor into my content, but I have to be very good and innocent where, I craft it in a way that I don't scare the people listening. So you have to be very mindful and respectful. So make sure, like a good child, you test the humor that you want to induce into your content and go ahead with it. And then there is another element called the dark humor. Now, dark humor again is a very sensitive subject where you speak about death, you make fun of death, abuse. Now, these are things we cannot make fun of openly. But if you have something that you want to kind of make it humorous, you can again add subtle and smart humor. Now, for example, dark humor, I can share one with you. Now, I lost my mom when I was 5 years old. This is true story, by the way. Uh, my mom died when I was 5 years old, and my father refused to get married to anyone. So I had a lot of neighbors who were very nice aunties who would give me a wash. One would give me a wash. One would make biryani for me. One would take me to walks in the park. So I wanted my dad to get married to all these ladies, but that man was not interested. Then I thought maybe his interest has changed from women to something else. So now this is very innocently I'm telling you something about dark humor. So if my father was here, definitely I will be hanging in the ceiling by now. So these are things that you can incorporate. Now there is self-deprecation and dark humor in that content. So these are a few of the elements that you can induce to make your script humorous. And then there is another element which I use called the referential humor. Now, referential humor is where you refer to something that has happened earlier to someone or something trending. Now we have TikTok and Instagram where we see daily certain things popping out and people becoming popular and famous. Now, for example, there was this TikTok guy who became really popular by using this word, how sad. So you can induce that part to your content. Like, for example, you can say, my friend just broke up and he was crying and dying and he was in his most miserable state, and he came for advice to me and I said, how sad. So it's how you say it. You can add this referential humor into your content and make it happy, make it funnier again. And another example can be, there was this lady who became very popular by saying, so beautiful, so elegant, just looking like a wow. So you can refer and inject these kind of referential uh, phrases into your script and make it funny, so people will eventually give you the laughter. Now in my speech, the winning speech, I had a referential humor where I was very innocently making fun of the situation in our country back then. That was the time when there were certain leaders who were getting very popular, like brothers, elder brother, younger brother, and another third brother. So they were very popular during that time. So one of my mentor, he asked me to induce this humor into my content. So I was talking about my elder brother. So I had a phrase where I said, like any Sri Lankan younger sibling, I always turn to my elder brother. So that was kind of a referential humor. If anyone got it back then, they would have got what I'm trying to say, like a culprit. So you can again refer to these kind of humor and again inject it into your script, and it will bring you the laughter. And then another element is the rule of three. Now the rule of three was very beautifully depicted by one of our champion speakers, 2017, Manoj Vasudevan. He used this in his opening line itself, where he said, I have a nice car, a nice job, and a nice hair. Whereas that man doesn't have hair, he's completely bald. So this is the rule of three, where you say two things which is similar, and the third one you twist it. So I have used this in my content as well, and it has worked wonders. Now, these are the few elements which I used in my script to make my script more funnier. Any questions before I go into jump into the delivery? Any questions?
Yes, yes. May I ask one question?
Yes, please.
Yes, it's very impressive speech, and thank you so much. I'm really lucky to be here today to hear this. So, Toastmaster Mihiran, one thing that when we are repeating the same speech in several times, because when we are contesting, we have to say the same thing at the different audience. So, how you can keep the energy and the facial movements, everything in the similar way to create the same humor at the different audience?
Thank you so much for that question. That's actually a brilliant question, which most of us contestants go through. See, every time I keep refining my speech. Now, club level, you know the audience, you know they are like a family, and they know your style, they will laugh anyway. So at that point, you can have your speech prepared, and then when you go to the area again, you have a different sort of a audience where you have to be mindful of what you are trying to say. So if it is the same speech, keep refining accordingly and make sure that you know who your audience is. I know at most cases it's not easy to find out who your audience is, but if you can keep refining and bringing in something new, like a little make adjustment in what you delivered in your club level, and then you can test it with someone and see how it goes. So every level you progress, if you can bring something new into the same speech, will give you something to be more energized about, because that is one thing I keep doing. So every time I take along my same speech, but with refined and fine tuned certain phrases in the same content. I hope I'm making sense here.
Yes, yes, well taken. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, I have another raise of hand here.
Yeah.
Milhana, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can we let Toastmaster Shakil?
Now, this Toastmaster Shakil, over to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Toastmaster Milhana Anver. This is Toastmaster Shakil Khwaja from Pakistan, Karachi, Pakistan. My question is that I have felt I delivered my first ever human speech recently, that directly in the human speech contest of a Singapore-based club. And I found it that it's very difficult to deliver the punchline, because the same line, if delivered by one person, can have a lot of laughter, and the same line delivered by another one is just like a serious tragic movie. So how would you how to articulate the punchline? Over to you.
Thank you so much for that question. It's a wonderful question. See, all of us are different. So we have our different ways of articulating whatever content. Now, if we were given, say, the world champion Dhananjay's speech, how do you think we'll do it? See, that is why we always say it's not what you say, it's how you say, which makes the impact. So make sure, like, there is a lot of work you need to actually do before you go and deliver a speech. That's why we need to have a lot of mentors in our life, because before I delivered my speech, I had 12 mentors with me, and the speech was evaluated by 75 members from a lot of districts around the world. So that kind of made me improve wherever I was to improve. So see, the same line, I will be doing a small exercise in a little while, so you can see how these people are different in saying the same thing. So again, all these things have more impact in how well you are prepared, how well you have practiced, and how well of feedback you have gotten from whoever have listened to your articulation. I hope that answered your question. Thank you.
Shall we limit to one question because of the time constraints?
Yes, please.
Toastmaster Milhana, I have a question. You regarding blue humor, then once speak of Toastmasters District 82 was regarding the topic. My brother is a sister.
Toastmaster Heshan, your voice is like breaking, I think. It's not clear.
Hi, Toastmaster Milhana.
Yeah, hi.
Then regarding blue humor, I want to just point out a question. One of the Toastmasters District 82 speakers delivered a speech called "My Brother is a Sister." Does it come on blue humor?
I didn't follow you. I'm sorry. My brother?
My brother is a sister. That means transgender. Does it come on blue humor? Is it a taboo topic?
It's not very clear what you are saying, but of what I can understand.
Heshan, can you type that in the chat?
Yeah,
so that we can read, because we can't hear you properly.
Yes.
Thank you. And may I know how many minutes I have more?
Okay.
Shall we skip the speeches, Hemant, today? We can have
I think so.
Yeah, we will continue this.
Yes.
Hello,
This is important, you know,
yeah,
that
we will continue this. We can skip others.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Uh,
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, my name is Madiha. Actually, I want to ask you a question that what if we suddenly lose confidence in the middle of delivering a speech? And so how can we cope in such situation?
See, thank you so much for that wonderful question. Yes, we will lose confidence if our audience don't laugh, especially in a humorous speech contest. Like, we want as much as laughter as possible, and when you see the audience with poker face, not understanding what you are trying to say, you're like, I want to die at this instance, or I want them to die. But no, that happens. That's very natural. It has happened to me. This, I believe, happens when we don't practice our speech as much and we are not familiar with our audience. That kind of really does happen. So that is why practicing your speech and preparing yourself as much as you can is very important in any contest, whether it be a humorous contest or an international speech contest. If you do not thoroughly know what you are going to say, how you are going to say, what you will do, what is your next line, how will my reactions be if my audience do not react, like, even at that point you need to have a very strong mindset. So your mindset plays a major role in these instances. Like, there are times when I have tried to deliver certain speeches and I never got the laughter I wanted, and this kind of puts my energy a bit low. But then again, I tell myself, no, I am going to enjoy this moment, and that is a learning for me. So if ever you feel that your confidence level is going a little low, it's okay, it happens, it's part of the learning process. And make sure next time when you come and deliver a particular speech that you are prepared, you know what you are trying to say or do, and have a strong mindset where you tell yourself constantly, this is a platform where I'm going to learn something. So every time you contest, whether you win or not, will be a learning curve for you. So that will make you a bit stronger the next time you come back. So there will be challenges, but you have to be ready to face it. That is the main purpose of having such a contest in Toastmasters. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Heshan's question, can somebody read it, please? I don't have my glasses. I am blind.
Did you type Heshan?
I think he has typed it.
Okay. His one, the speech title is My Brother is a Sister. This comes under transgenderal matters, which is taboo. What is that taboo topic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for that question. That is why I said when we are trying to articulate taboo topics, we have to be very subtle. We have to very innocently deliver it. We have to make sure that no one in the audience gets offended. So the main purpose of the speech is to give something to the audience where everyone will relate and be able to enjoy. So that is the main purpose of a humorous speech, to make the audience laugh, not by bringing in content that will offend anyone. So if there was a speech like that, it depends on what this person was trying to articulate. Since I have not heard of any speech as you have mentioned, so always make sure if you are the speaker, how will I bring this blue humor or dark humor into my articulation? And make sure that you are in the safest zone as possible, because we know the protocols of Toastmasters taboo topics. So, like I said, so if you can always check your speeches with people and ask their feedback, then you will know where you stand. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, Minoli, you have a question? You can go on.
Yes, Toastmaster Gila, can I? Yeah.
Yes,
Hello, Toastmaster Milhana. So I'm Minori. This is my first time contesting in a humorous speech contest. So I really lack of confidence. I don't know how to convert it into a speech or in English language. And the second question is, how can we conclude the speech? Like, do we have to give a take-home message to them, or like, how can we conclude the speech?
thank you
I
so
hope
much.
I'm clear with the question.
Yes, thank you so much for that wonderful question. How can you conclude the speech? Yes, I believe we are given a platform with a purpose, and always I tell myself when I speak is this speech is not for me, it's for my audience. So what is the benefit they have by listening to me, this speech? Is it just to make them laugh, or is it to bring some change in them that they are fighting over or looking for an answer? So always remember, like any platform that you are given, when you are a speaker, if you can impact the audience with some message and call to action, that will resonate to someone out there who is maybe going through a similar situation and is looking for some answers. So yes, in any humorous speech contest, I always make sure I bring a message so that my audience will benefit something from that speech. So I hope I answered your second question. So the first question, what did you ask? I did not follow.
Yeah, so what I said was, this is the first time that I'm contesting in a humorous speech contest. And so, yes, I didn't contest even in a normal speech contest. So what I have to know is, how can I build the confidence to myself that I am capable of this. I can do this. Like, I am a normal person in normal life. I'm normally a funny person, but I don't know how to convert those jokes into a speech. I don't know whether I can do it or not. So
Lovely, wonderful.
I'm feeling like
I love that question. You know why? Because
yeah.
I used to be you at one point. I joined Toastmasters not knowing what the platform was all about. I just thought it was an English class and I joined it. But when I went and saw people talking, I'm like, where have I come? I don't know. I wanted to run. But then I found it really interesting where people were sharing stories, and I thought, okay, maybe I can also share stories. And people saw something in me which I did not know what it is. But then there were certain people who kind of encouraged me to go into this contest. And I kept telling them the same thing that you just told me. I am, I, I can say funny things, but I don't know how to make a story out of it. And I don't have the confidence. I don't know whether I can do it. But you will never know until you go and try. So if you don't allow yourself to go and put yourself there, you will never know your potential. The first time I just went for the sake of making my ex-course happy. I took up the club contest. I just wrote a story where I always kept telling in my family. And my family people always laughed at that story. So I thought maybe, okay, these people will also laugh at that story. And I just wrote it in whichever way I understood. And I also went through the ballot sheet and saw, okay, what do I need to write to fit into this category? So if you can take the ballot sheet and see what do I need to do in terms of my writing and in terms of my delivery, then you will be at least able to write something. And then you go and deliver it. And if you make it great, if not, still great, because you are not normal, you are extraordinary, because you have convinced yourself to believe that you are just a normal person. I cannot be that person who is speaking over there. So these are thoughts I had too. So club level I contested, and fortunately or unfortunately I won. I was feeling so proud of myself. I was like, "Shah, this is something new. I never believed I will win. I thought I have won the world champion, because I also believed I was a very normal, crazy woman who just came into this platform not knowing anything, and suddenly there I win a trophy and I was feeling very proud. I did not know the ex-cos, my evilest ex-cos never told me there is another level. So once the club, you have certain levels. Now, if you win the club, you go to an area level. If you win the area, you go to division. So there are levels you keep progressing as you keep winning. So after 2 weeks, I received a call from my exco team, and they were like, "Milhana, you won the club level. Now we are waiting, looking forward for the area level." I said, "Hold on, what area level? I am not coming for this nonsense. I am not coming. No, just because I gave the speech and won, I can't go and speak in the area level." They said, "No, no, you can't do this. This is bad for our club." I said, "No, it is bad for me. I'm not coming." And what did I do? The very thing I always do. I blocked them and I ran away from the country. And then, since I have a big mouth, I have told this to my family members. And my daughter, Monday, she is a real one. She called me. I was abroad, and she was like, "Mama, don't you have a contest coming up in 2 days?" I said, "What for you? You go mind your own business. I'm not coming back. There will be great speakers. I can't go and speak among them." And then she was like, "How could you do this? You have to come back. When I told you I can't contest in certain contests, how you hit me and backed me and made me go and stand there. Now you come back here." I was like, "Yo, I am the mother. Why should I listen to you? Like, you are the grandmother of Toastmasters International. You go keep the phone." She did not allow me to breathe. So I thought, I can run away from the Toastmasters, but I can't run away from this woman who I have to live till I die. So I came back because of her and went directly to the area contest location. And then she again called me and she was like, Mama, you got this. I said, my foot, keep the phone. And then I was so scared because I kept believing I can never do it. I was new to Toastmasters. I had no idea what on earth I was doing. I was hating myself for coming back to that area contest, and I badly wanted to go home and punch everyone in the house. But then again, I had to face it, and then I faced it, and guess what? I won the area. So you never know your potential until you give access to yourself to go and put yourself out there and contest. So this area contest, more than any other contests which I have won, is very special to me because it always reminds me how I hid myself, how I thought I can never do it, how I thought there were people greater speakers, which there were, but for some reason I took up that challenge and went and spoke, and things changed. So ever since I have always tried to go into these contests so that I will not win, but I will learn something and learn to face my fears. And there is tremendous amount of things that you will learn, meet people. That is the greatest part of this contest journey. Because why are we here? We are not here for competition. We are here to learn, grow, and transform and bring change to ourselves so that we live a better life and make other people's life better. So these kind of challenges will take you through uh, a journey where you will kind of be so grateful that you have learned and met people who are incredible. So I hope I answered your question. So never refrain yourself or like deprive yourself from having these kind of moments. Yeah, your mind is kind of, I call the mind a culprit at times. It is evil. They say, like, an idle mind is a devil's workshop, which is true. When you are alone, it will tell you the things that you are not good at, that it will tell you you can't do certain things. But don't listen to it. Just put yourself out there, because always the first try is the most hardest, but once you do it, you will get used to it. So always try to, even if you don't have a story, even if you don't believe in that story working out, just go try it out. And then you will see, okay, next time when I come back, there are things I know I can change. So you can work on that. So I hope I answered your question. Thank you. So can I very quickly jump into the delivery?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. I hope you all don't have any questions of the content part. So just write the story. Now, usually it's a 5 to 7 minute speech, means try to write 650 to 675 words to be on the safe side. So thereon you can practice and then see how fast or how slow you are, depending on the pauses. And sometimes when you get laugh from the audience, you have to stop and allow them to laugh and then carry on the speech from wherever you stop. So always try to make sure initially you can go up to 10,000 words, but you have to summarize it to 650 to 675 to be within that time frame, because we don't want to get disqualified, which will kill us later. So always make sure you write the entire story you want to narrate and then summarize it into that word count which I just shared. Now, it is not what we say, it is how we say. What we say is also important, how we say is very important. So now coming back to delivery, how do you deliver a speech that will give you more laughter? So always remember, this is not a drama competition. Most of the speakers come and do some Bharatanatyam or some drama, and they are like acting out, and we are like, "Ayyo, calm down. Stop. We are speakers." So as speakers, you always need to have a good posture. So posture will show the audience, okay, this man or woman is very confident and we are in for a good speech. So the way you walk on stage, the way you carry yourself will give some sort of a boost to the audience to want to listen to you. So you have to be very eloquently build yourself so that we see, okay, the posture is good, we can see confidence in the speaker and all that. So always make sure you come prepared, you are dressed, either if you are having a prop which is about your costume, you wear it, or else wear something comfortable and formal that will not distract the audience. So there are some times, I'm sorry men, sometimes you people put your hands in the pocket, and as an audience I'm wondering how much money does this man have, is he trying to hold on to his money? So don't do that. It's a distraction. Or sometimes one leg is bent, one knee is bent, and they stand in a very deformed formation. And then, as an audience, my eyes will be in your legs, thinking, "Ayyo, pow, something must be wrong with this man's leg." So those are distractions. That's why we need to carry ourselves in a way that the audience will feel good about looking at you. We see a confident person on stage. So make sure you have a good posture on stage. If you want to show some act, you can show a subtle act, but don't make it too dramatic, or don't overly exaggerate your posture. Now, there is there are certain world champions. For example, say Katani. In his speech, if you have heard his speech, when he talks about his son, he bends down and he says, "Come here, honey." So that is a posture change. So that is a very beautiful form of changing your posture with confidence. So if you have nice ways of bringing creativity into your content, you can bring it. And if you have a funny moment where you are getting angry or you are showing some kind of an expression, yes, you can do it, but don't overdo it and make it too obvious for the audience. Okay, this man is or woman is trying to dance over here. Don't do that. And then the next thing is, now in communication, we have the body language, the word, and then the voice. Now the body language, there is a rule where they say 55, 38 and 7%. So 55% is your body language. Now what does this body language have? The hand gestures, your expressions, your eye contact. So all these things are very essential because these will show the audience how alerted you are as a speaker and how prepared you are, whether you are doing the right thing at the right time without being a distraction. So even when you use eye contact, make sure you are looking at the most handsome or most pretty person in the room. No, I'm just kidding. Just looking at the proper people and not being a disappointment to anyone. So if it is a larger audience, it is difficult to look at each and everybody because we cannot do it. So make sure you have proper eye contact in a way that everyone feels connected and close to you. And then when it comes to expressions, some people are so serious. I don't know why you are so serious. I know, again, we are depressed people. Don't show the depression to the audience because you reflect what you show. So show the happiness even if you are dying inside or dead inside, because nobody cares if you die. So always make sure you have a pleasantness in your face. But if your content or your story has sad or angry moments, okay, bring that a little in your expression and show. But all throughout, don't be sad and miserable. Don't, because we live with very miserable people around. So we always want to bring that joy in the audience. So make sure your expressions are well coordinated with what you are going to share with the audience, and then your hand gestures. Now again, when it comes to hand gestures, most of us show that we are big, humongous fans of Bharatanatyam. Now I also have been in that category. So how can you control these hand gestures and add value to whatever you are saying? Now there is a documentary that I watched about Princess Diana. Before she was being trained to be a public speaker, and she had a lot of hand gestures. Her hands were dancing all over, and then they had to tie her hand so that she does not use much hand gestures. So I took this inspiration to my speeches. I asked my children, can you please tie my hand? They said, gladly. Can we tie your mouth also? So don't go to cruel people like that. To go to somebody who wishes you well and ask them to tie your hands so that you be in control of what you are saying. If your gesture adds value, yes, use it. If not, try to control your hand gestures as much as possible. This again comes with a lot of practice and preparation. If not, the hands start dancing. And then the next thing is body language. Always remember 55%. So your eyes, your expressions, your hand gestures will add a lot of value if you are in control, if you know to control all these. And then words. Now see, we are given 5 to 7 minutes to speak. Now, everybody is not going to remember your entire speech. They will forget, but they will remember certain words from your speech. Now, if we take Dhananjaya Hettiarachchi's speech, we remember one of his foundational phrase where we absolutely love. I see something in you, but I don't know what it is. So these things, see, those are the 7% of words that the listener will remember. So there will be certain words the audience will remember. So give them something to remember. Now, sometimes out of the blue, they might pick up certain words that you weren't even expecting to share. So make sure there are certain, now even funnier things they will remember. Now I can remember once I did a speech on Thalaguli. So till date I am known as Queen of Talaguli for most of the people who heard that speech. And it makes me feel really good, though that was not a very pleasant experience I had. But whenever someone says, Talaguli, there you are, it brings a smile to my face. So it did make an impact to the audience. So there are certain words which the audience will remember. So that's only 7%. So no need to worry. And then coming to the voice. So 38% goes to your voice. Now if you keep speaking in one tone, everybody will fall asleep before you even know it. So how do you work on this voice? Now this is where I told you I will be doing a small exercise. Can I have 4 people please? 2 ladies and 2 men. Can I have, yes, lovely. We have Toastmaster or DTM Shakil. Are you a DTM? Can you hear me? Can I have another gentleman,
Yes.
please? Okay, wonderful. Can I have another gentleman?
Yes, I can.
Okay, do we have? Wonderful. Thank you, thank you. Ladies, come out. Where are you all? Ladies. We have the handsome Toastmaster Aruna and Toastmaster Shakil. For the men's section, women, where are you? Where are you hiding? Come out. Do we have ladies? Are you ready?
Is it a man-all meeting apart from you? It seems.
This one. Ladies, come out. We need to
Oh
do
my
this
God.
exercise quickly. How can you do a speech if you keep hiding? Naughty girls, come out. There we see a beautiful lady, our grammarian Akila, and who else? My
Akila,
blind.
where are you?
Ek minute.
You're
I
hiding.
know that you will go.
Beautiful lady, the TMOD. Okay, y'all are my ladies. Okay, now how important is voice in your speech? Right? So listen carefully. Now we need to show how who is planning for the future here.
Some background noises. Please mute yourself, please.
Yes. So the voice, now I will give you a phrase and you have to show this in each emotion I ask you to show. So this will, you have to show it in your voice, right? So are you ready?
Yes.
Wonderful. Ladies, unmute yourself.
Yes, we are ready.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so the phrase is, I don't know. Did you hear me? I don't know.
Yes.
So who would like to go first? Wonderful. Toastmaster Shakil. So you have to say, I don't know. How will you say it when you are sad?
Let me try. I don't know.
Oh my goodness, that is very sad. Yes. Toastmaster
Did you heard me
Anver.
or not?
Yes, yes, I'm very sad now. That was too sad.
You feel like crying.
Yes, yes. Toastmaster, who else next?
He tells those things in front of his wife.
Oh dear. She'll be like, what don't you know? Who is she? Chotas. Yes, moving
I
on.
don't know.
Ayo, that looks like a Mara. I don't know. No. Bring some sadness into your body and mind. Toastmaster Aruna.
Yes. Yes.
Are you there?
He has a lot of background noises.
Okay.
Yes, my daughter
No,
is
I
some
don't
little.
know.
I don't know.
So sad. I don't know.
So let me try one more time.
Try.
I don't know.
Ah, Sha, my heart touched. Okay. Toastmaster. Who else wants to try? Akila?
Yeah, sad, no? Wait, I
Yes.
have to be sad first.
Yes,
You're
get
making
into the
me laugh.
character.
Become sad. How can we sad? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Make a song. I don't know. Lovely, lovely. Yes, who else wants to try? Where is my other lady?
TMOD.
TMOD, show us your sad voice.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm so sorry. I have no idea about that.
This girl hasn't been listening to my session.
Okay. I don't know.
Wonderful. Nice. Thank you. Who else? Does anyone else wants to try?
We will ask from our president also.
Yes, President, come. Show me your
Yes,
sad
I
voice.
I don't know.
Sha, very nice. Is there anyone else who wants to try? Okay, now when you are happy, I don't know.
Chaminda, go on. You have raised your hand, no?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, yeah. Please try. Please try.
I don't know.
Oh my God. I want to cry now. Wonderful, wonderful. I love it. Yes. Now, in a happy tone. I don't know. Toastmaster Shakil,
I don't know.
that is the happiest.
I really don't know.
Wonderful. Yes. Next.
I don't know.
Who said that? Say it again. Say it again.
I don't know.
Oh, nice. Who else? Who else? Try, try. Toastmaster Hemanta.
Don't know.
Oh, nice. Yes. Akila, Toastmaster Akila.
I don't know.
Oh, see, wonderful. You all are brilliant. Now, angry. Yes, Toastmaster Shakil.
I don't know.
Oh my God. Yes. Toastmaster Hemanta.
I don't know.
This is
Oh,
how he scolds. When
yes.
the meeting agenda is not prepared.
Next time, take a video and send it to me.
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Yes, Toastmaster Akila, how will you say it?
Okay. I don't know.
Ooh, nice. Yes, TMOD. How
I
will you
don't know.
say it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Thank
Okay.
She is very cool.
Oh, you
She
have to
is
be
not
more
getting angry.
angry.
Make it
I
angry,
can't
not,
get
not
angry.
funny.
She looks
Yeah,
cool.
you have to be very angry. I
Okay.
don't know. Yes, like that. Are you married?
No. No.
That's why.
That's why. That's why she wants to
Take
talk to
it.
you.
Now you have to practice this
Yes.
line. Who else does anyone want to try?
Don't know.
Ooh, nice. Toastmaster Heshani, do you want to try?
Thank you very much, Toastmaster.
Heshani is missing in action. Where did she run? She would have.
Toastmaster
I
Rajita?
don't know. Yes, try.
I'll try.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Pow wife. Who else? Our counter, do you want to try?
Where's Toastmaster? MCM Fernando. My gosh, we will see his face also. Toastmaster
Toastmaster.
Indiga.
Does anyone want to try the angry?
MCM Fernando, try. MCM Fernando, try. He's
Toastmaster
one of my
Prabhash,
friends.
try it.
I
Yes,
think
yes.
Fernando wants to try, no? Okay, I will try first. I don't know.
Amma. See the R counter. My goodness. Very good. Yes, who else? Who else wants to try?
I don't know.
More anger. Like you want to bite and eat that person. Wonderful. Dice. Oh, now who else? Okay, the last one. So the last one is when you are in love. How do you say I don't know?
Can you please repeat it?
I don't know.
When you are in love.
You're in
When
love.
you are in love.
So do we need to like show shyness and all?
Yes, put it in your voice, bring the expression. We want to see how you say it.
I don't know.
That is your loving one. If I was your girlfriend, I would have run away. Bring it up.
Maybe let me try it again, maybe.
Yes, please do.
Really? I never knew it.
I don't know. Nice. Yes, who else? Toastmaster Akila?
Oh, you can't. I don't know. Okay.
Oh my goodness. The boy will melt and fall in the floor. Yes, who else? Let's do this quickly.
Toastmaster, do it.
Sir, he's waiting for you.
Yes, say it.
Let others participate.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. You purposely
My
muted.
goodness. His voice is
He's
also
very
good.
sweet. He's so sweet
I
that
don't
he's
know.
just whispered.
Oh, so cute.
She fell in love, Kesha.
Yes. So who else? Does anyone want to try?
Hemant, you can try.
Yes, I don't know.
Ah,
See?
wonderful. Let's give all of you a round of applause. See, you can change your voice according to the emotion that you are going through. So even in a humorous speech, it's more funnier when you show these voice changes, when the tone changes, when the volume changes, like the emotions are portrayed in such a way with your voice, it can add funny moments to the audience. Now see how we were laughing when you were saying that. So always make sure that your voice is not in one tone. You show the emotions in your tone and make it more like valuable and effective so that there is some eloquentness to your speech. So moving on now, these are the ones that you need to focus when it comes to delivery. The next thing is segmenting the stage. Now, one thing I realized while contesting is that most of us keep walking here and there like, some kettle is on fire. Don't do that. That happens again when we are not 100% sure of our script. You need to take your script, whatever you have written, and you need to dissect it. Now you need to ask yourself, where do I want to place myself when I narrate this particular phrase or this particular incident in my speech? So we always start from the center and then we move to the right or left. So make sure you know how to dissect your speech so that you can place yourself in these places without your speech getting overly messy by you trying to walk here and there. So this can only happen if you have a proper script where you know your content thoroughly, then you will know where to place yourself um, in a much more clarified manner so that the audience will again not be distracted by too much movements. So that is very important. Uh, Again, this will come if you have practiced and prepared yourself. If not, again, you will be in a mess. So once you have written the content, start practicing and you can video yourself, you can see where and what you are doing so that you can keep adjusting every time you see something which is inappropriate to see. So always ask yourself, if my speech was being played on TV, how will it look? Now sometimes we look at certain comedians or certain shows, we watch it over and over again and we never get bored of it. We never get tired of it because it's done in a way which, you can watch it. It's nicer. It's so structured and organized and everything is in its rightful place. So always when you before go to a contest or a presentation, make sure you video yourself and see what you are doing, and accordingly, if you want to change something, you can do it. And last but not the least is always try to know your audience. Now, this is somewhere I always struggle, and sometimes it's scary. Especially in a humorous speech, you need to make the audience laugh as much as possible. So it's always better to ask people who you know who will be my audience, like what is the age category, and you have some sort of a knowledge to who you are going to go and deliver this speech to. Now, I don't know whether we have any Gen Zs in the audience, because Gen Zs are people I can never understand. Because I have children who are Gen Zs, I also have a kid who is married. So their mentality is completely different. The language they speak, I don't understand. Sometimes when they say this lol and bol, I'm like, please talk to me in a language I understand. Now I have a son who is 18 plus, and every time he sees me, he's like, yo, brah. For bro, he says bra for me, and I'm like, bra? What bra? Rascal, know what to speak. So these things make me so angry. So I always tell my listeners, know your audience. These Gen Zs sometimes come and say things that you can never understand. My children say certain things, and I'm like, I don't understand. Talk to me in English. And then they're like, cool, bro. Yes, bro, that and bra and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, go, don't talk to me. So always be sure every category of person understands what you are trying to say, and then will be for them it will be easier to understand. They will not be offended. They will be, they will enjoy what you are saying, because mostly sometimes when these certain age group people, now if people like us went and told the Gen Z's, we used to listen to this little box called a radio, we had walkie talkie, they will think we are mad and we have come from another planet. So we always need to speak about something that will be relatable to everyone. So that is why we need to have people who can give us a proper evaluation and feedback, so that we know where we stand, so that we know, okay, my joke will work on any audience. So I hope this was valuable for you, and I hope you really do contest. Never think that you don't have a story. Never think you can never do it, because I was also one of them who thought I can never do it. But then again, until you do it, you will never know your potential. So always take the opportunity of any contest or any presentation, even your pathways program. Always try to put yourself in that zone, so that you keep getting more comfortable in this speaking, because you have to put yourself there if you really want to see growth. And once all these are written, I would like you to try to ask yourself these 5 questions. Make sure these 5 questions are answered in your story: when, where, how, what, who. When did it happen? How did it happen? Where did it happen? What happened? Who was in the story? Your characters. So if you have answered these questions, your script is good to go. And always remember, when you share a story, you show the struggle first, then your challenges, and then the transformation. That is where things changed and how you were able to realize something and then give it to the audience, so that they will have an impact and inspiration and influence to make something better in their life. I hope, and when you put yourself there in the stage, you enjoy the time that you are given. Because as a speaker, it's very important to enjoy what you are doing, because that will show the audience that you are ready to bring some change or bring some joy to them, and it's worth listening to you and giving their 5 to 7 minutes to you. So I hope, I'm sorry I took so much time, but I believe all these things will add some value to your speeches, whether it's a contest speech or just a pathways or a presentation anywhere you do, because humor does play a major role in our daily life, whether it be at home or at your workplace, because end of the day, our duty as a human should be to bring some joy to everyone around us. So thank you very much for being a wonderful audience, and I wish you all the very best for all the endeavors that you have ahead of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Milhana Anver. I think today is a very interesting session that we enjoyed a lot. I think today people, they skip the dinner and see like they were like impressed and they were watching your session, because we are like more attracted to the session today. So thank you very much. I think like if I not share the flyer to you, you could have like thought it's a physical meeting, right?
Oh my God, yes, I was wondering what to wear, how to go, how to come. Thank God I asked for the...
Yeah, she could have gone to the AAT Institute.
My gosh. Okay, then, since the time is ticking up,
Thank you
Shakil,
so
can you
much.
give a small conclusion about within 2-3 lines about your ideas and all for the today's meeting?
Are you listening to me, sir?
We can't hear you, no?
Shakil, we can't hear you.
Me? Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, go ahead.
Thanks. First of all, thanks a lot, Toastmaster Milhana.
Can't hear you.
Wait.
No, we can't hear still.
Shakil, Toastmaster Shakil, can you hear?
Yeah. Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay.
Just quickly give your thoughts.
Wait. I'm just using the pen. Yeah. It may be the call. Is it better now?
No.
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 Let me close my camera. Yeah. Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay, you have to bear it with me like this, maybe. Yeah, actually, I have a problem with the Wi-Fi connection, so I'm using the mobile data.
Yes, just quickly give your ideas within 30
I would
seconds.
like to first of all, I would like to thank Toastmaster Milhana Anver for sparing her precious time and sharing with us a lot of views. I would like to just add 2 sentences of mine. That first is always challenge yourself. I had never delivered any human speech in the 2 years and 3 months journey at Toastmasters. Recently delivered my first speech right in the contest in Singapore-based club. Although I was not on the podium, but I learned a lot of things. And one more thing, I registered for the annual World Championships and annual convention this time online. I listened to the top 3 speeches during the live environment, and I had all the top 3 speeches had a lot of humor in them. It was just like it was a humor speech contest. So people and judges really love humor like that. So I would encourage all of you to have humor in your speeches because it can really add a good speech to the excellent speech, you can say. Even the world champion winning speech was full of humor with punchlines coming one after another, and also included a message as well and call to action. So with this, thanks a lot to Toastmaster Milhana and also the organizers of this today's meeting for inviting such, you can say, I think he is already a district champion in human speech in Sri Lanka, I think, as far as I know.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Shakil. Thank you so much. And winding up my session, first and foremost, on behalf of the AATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club, I would like to pay my humble gratitude to Toastmaster Milhana for delivering a wonderful, splendid speech. I think this is the first time that I experienced this kind of session in my Toastmasters journey. So kudos to Toastmaster Milhana. You are a great speaker. And in fact, I got a great chance to watch your speech in divisional contest also. You are a great speaker and great humorous speaker. Today's content, we learn the many things in your session, especially the fundamentals, the main points, and the techniques, and the tools and techniques of how to deliver humorous speech. So all in all, we learn many things. I think all of you all agree to my statement that you all got a great understanding about how to deliver humorous speech. We love to hear your speeches in future as well. So winding up my speech once again, thank you so much, Toastmaster Milhana, for coming and spending your valuable time to deliver a wonderful speech. Shall we give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Milhana? And finally, I would like to pay my sincere appreciation to all the Toastmasters in AA Toastmasters Club and all the guests for joining today's meeting. So with that, I would like to conclude my speech. Have a pleasant evening and have a good night. Over to you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Thank
Good
you
night.
so much.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Night. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye to all of you.
You too.